Greetings, respected viewers. I'm George from Ireland, and here I am in front of the Chelsea College of Art. So the Chelsea College of Art was founded in 1895. Now it's changed its name several times and ended up with its current name. It was like the Southwest Polytechnic, and it was Chelsea School of Art and a few other things. It's also moved location, always in southwest London. I say southwest, we're actually just north of the River Thames, a bit west of the centre anyway. But it's only been at this current site since 2005. This was formerly the Royal Army Medical College. So I don't know about that. It's a defunct organisation. I'm not sure they did their whole medical degrees here, or they already qualified as doctors, joined the army, and then were trained in the army way of doing it. I'm not very sure. We're close to the former Chelsea barracks, which was closed as a barracks several years ago, demolished, sold to the Qataris. The chapel is kept because that's listed, going to be turned into luxury housing. So the doctors were trained here. They had plenty of patients in the nearby army barracks, but that's all gone. It's now Chelsea College of Arts here. But you can see it's a slightly military style to some of these buildings. There's a parade ground in the middle, and indeed there was a perimeter wall which was demolished almost 20 years ago now. It would have been behind me. And what is behind me, that building over there, that is the Tate Gallery. That's the Tate Britain. There's also the Tate Modern. So the undergraduates and postgraduates here, they can always be viewing work there, displaying some of their work there. A statue of the renowned 19th century painter Millet. Maybe you can see it. Perhaps the colour contrast is not enough to see here. But anyway, some of this was obviously accommodation people can live in, as you can already tell from those balconies. Not anymore, they don't live in right here. So Chelsea College of Art is part of the University of the Arts London. Something was set up at around about 2000. Various schools of art, colleges of art were put together and made the University of Art London, which consists of several colleges. This might be confusing, especially if you're American, but here a university often is a federal system. There'll be one university and several constituent colleges. So they cooperate on some things and they do things severally on other issues. So anyway, Chelsea College of Art, you can do degrees, obviously a bachelor's degree, master's degree, indeed a doctorate. You can do shorter courses, certificates in diplomas in all sorts of the plastic arts, like they obviously involve painting, drawing, sculpture, metalwork, printing, and goodness knows what else. It doesn't do the other mainstream subjects really. You can see up the Royal Coat of Arms at the top, the lion and the unicorn. On y soit qui mal y pense, Dieu et mon droit, the two mottos of the royal family. And actually over here, from the time when doctors were training here, you'll see the symbol of Aesculapius, supposedly the father of medicine, with a walking stick with a snake around it, as in you'd milk the fangs for the venom to create anti-venom. Perhaps you can see that here, treating like with like. Yeah, there we are. Okay, and then I can't remember what, there was some other motif up high to show you what's what. So anyway, it's one of the most renowned places to study art in the United Kingdom. You can do art degrees at Oxford University. I'm not so sure about Cambridge, so there we are. The student body is mostly female. There are quite a few students from abroad, and some renowned artists have come here. David Hockney. I don't know a great deal about the visual arts. Alexei Sayle, the renowned Marxist comedian, star of The Young Ones, he came here, and that fictitious scumbag college, I wonder if it was to some extent based on his experience at this place, although I'm not sure when he would have been. He was an undergraduate in the mid-70s, and I don't think it was on this location back then. I mean, the Royal Army Medical Corps still exists, but I don't know where they train. They obviously qualify as doctors, and then they go to Sandhurst, the Royal Military Academy, for a year to make them army officers. But the British Army is so small now, it doesn't have its own medical college because it's only got 80,000 soldiers. Smaller now than it was in the mid-80s, than it was in the mid-18th century, when the UK's population was about a tenth of what it is now. Anyway, so giving you an idea what this place is like. So there's some political activism here, some people involved in the Extinction Rebellion and things like that. Where's she climbing in from? So this would be Posey, whatever. Poser, Ponce, Central, this sort of place. You can imagine art students in their berets. We haven't seen too many examples of that around here today. So it's very central. We're very close to the Thames, you know, not a stone's throw. Not that well served by the tube, Pimlico tube station. I can't think of the other ones, but plenty of buses just over the river from Vauxhall bus station. And obviously you can dine here. They've got a fabulous library IT system, so somewhere to consider studying if you come to the United Kingdom. And if your English isn't that good, obviously you can do a foundation year to get your English up to speed. A lot of UK universities offer that one, doing not much art but plenty of English, mainly academic English, to enable people to access the course. So quite a few undergraduates from the Far East, from China, from Malaysia, from South Korea in particular. Okay, so that's probably enough from Chelsea College of Art.